Cancer. Hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you are new to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you're having a good day wherever you are in the world. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Cancer Tarot. Cancer Love Tarot, love reading, channeled love messages. Messages from your person, a reading where we're going, where we're going into their feelings for you, thoughts, intentions, what you might need to know here. Don't see coming. Is anyone making a move? Let's take a deep dive, Cancer. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what we need to see for Cancer. Please show us the cards. Aho. Well, Cancer, right off the bat, look. It's the Lovers in reverse. Somebody has regret. The Ten of Pentacles. Okay. The Eight of Pentacles. The Four of Cups. This is your energy, Cancer. It's the Moon in Cancer. And by the way, the Moon is literally in Cancer as I channel for you today. Yeah. And we are coming up, Ace of Wands in reverse. We are coming up to a full moon. Oh, yeah. A full moon. Actually, it's going to be in Libra. We're already in the shadow energy at the moment. I'm going to tell you what's going on here. Ten of Wands. Wow. Five of Wands. The Strength card in reverse. This is super clear. Knight of Wands in reverse. Page of Wands, Knight of Wands in reverse on the other end, the Page of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. So this is really clear. And the Page of Pentacles as well in reverse. So we're only missing the Page of Swords, and that energy is definitely here. This is a reading today for someone that, is this your reading? Because this is somebody that you are not talking to. There is a no contact, no communication, and separation energy. Four of Wands is in reverse. The Sun is in reverse. Yeah, the Three of Swords is here. The Ten of Swords in reverse. The Four of Pentacles. The Seven of Cups. The King of Cups is in reverse. And so is the Nine of Pentacles. I just wanted to come from the bottom. So this is really, is that also yours? The Six of Wands is in reverse. My gosh. The Ace of Pentacles is also in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles is in the upright. Wow, okay. The Six of Cups is here. And I think these are the last, I want to say last two, but there's one more. That's it. The bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands. So this is somebody who literally under this Cancer moon as I channel for you. So this is what I want to remind you of. You are here when you're meant to be here, so trust the timing of that. Cancer, maybe you're a cross watcher. We're going to look at these in just a moment. So when you find your reading, when your reading finds you, trust in that energy. With that said, again, I'm channeling, here we go. I'm channeling under Pisces Sun, but our moon is in Cancer, and that's an energy obviously around you. There's a nostalgic energy that was already coming through, and it's extremely validated with our Six of Cups, who just wanted to take the position, the overall energy position. So this is somebody that you're not talking to. For a lot of you, it's validating just even here with our Three of Swords, look, and the Sun in reverse, the Ten of Swords in reverse, that you are either in no contact, no communication, and or in separation from, with. There might be, for some of you, it might be that there's just a major thing going on, but I honestly don't think that is what's here today. I have to tell you, this feels like it's somebody in particular connecting with our Six of Cups today that you have a history with. Now, we could be looking again at somebody from your past that you've known for a really long time. And it's definitely a past energy, but whether that's recent or long-term is going to be really subjective. But there is also that soul connection energy that comes through for me with the Six of Cups. So if you are a twin flame, not everybody is. I do want to validate the energy is definitely here. Whatever the case is, this is somebody here who I do feel like is in some kind of third-party situation. Now, it could literally be that it's not another person. It could also be that it is. And that's a really strong indication for me. Also with the Ten of Pentacles today. With that said, third-party energy for me can also be around distance or circumstances like money, life circumstances, cultural, religious differences, jobs, that sort of thing. This feels a lot like somebody, again, that for some of you, it might even be like an unrequited love energy, but it's somebody that you're not talking to. And here's the thing. They are totally in this Moon and Cancer energy. They're in this nostalgic energy. This is the Sun in Scorpio energy, the Six of Cups. And they're thinking about you. And they are really wanting. They're really wanting to communicate with you. They do have an apology. Do I feel like it's going to come in? The thing is, I feel like this is somebody who is writing them out or in their head going over it. And there's a couple of things keeping them from the actual communication. It is pride here in our Strength card, but it's also fear. There's some rejection energy here. And I really feel like it's somebody that you haven't been talking to or talking with very clearly, for a while. Again, it really feels like it's going further back here. This is somebody who's feeling super emotional around it, who's feeling triggered, who, again, look at this. Ace of Swords, Five of Wands, Four of Cups. I mean, this is the thing. Moon and Cancer energy, look. That cup kind of coming out of nowhere. And the Four of Cups, and we have somebody here with their arms crossed. That's, for me, around an energy of, yeah, okay, kind of over it energy, like apathetic, yet looking right at the Three Cups, which, by the way, that is a Mercury and Cancer energy around communication. And so here they are coming in with the cup. Here's the Ace of Swords, which is more energy of that, because this is somebody here in our Lovers card in reverse, and it's really clear, I believe it was your first card coming out today, yeah, that they have regret for how things went, for being afraid of their feelings, for being afraid of making changes in their life. Commitment energy is clear around that fear as well, and you can see it also in the Five of Wands. But this Five of Wands for me here with the Page of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, their energy is really strong here, by the way. For me here at the Tarot Closet, by the way, where you should be, I do not release, this is it. My verified channel on YouTube, the Tarot Closet. So if you hear, see, suspect my content in any way, shape, or form, any platform, or, those static videos with the words, and you hear the words, not my voice, and you say, that's Chris's stuff, keep those emails coming, please. You can find it on the About Me page. Thank you. So this Five of Wands, again, connecting with the Page of Cups, Ace of Swords, Four of Cups, leading up to the Six of Cups, right on the other end. Ten of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Swords in reverse here. This is somebody who is desperate to reach out to you or to hear your voice or to talk to you. For a lot of you, you haven't talked in so long, or yeah, it just really feels like the length is going to be subjective for you. That there is some pride, there is some ego, and there is some fear around it, because it's kind of like, what? Where is this coming from? Because there's still some kind of separation here that is not changeable, I feel like, at the moment. But there is an apology that is just loud and clear here. And I want to tell you, in this Moon in Cancer, yet the Sun in Aries, and we're literally coming up to full moon in Libra. We're already in the shadow energy. Around Libra, Venus, the planet of love, and connecting to that justice energy and balance and karma, and literally connecting to the justice energy, the feelings, the yin-yang energy. The chances are very high, if they have not reached out, that yes, something will come through, because they're literally writing stuff out. And I don't know that it's by hand, but I feel like it's like it's in their head, so whether it's what they would want to say and they're putting it on their phone, or they're telling other people, because that's another energy that's quite strong here. Like they're talking to somebody about it, and they're talking about just at the moment how their feelings, they're just feeling really heavy and wanting to knowing that there's all this energy, this apologetic energy that should have come a long time ago for you. That somebody, this is not just, oh, this person owes you an apology and they're apologizing and here it is. Those readings come for sure. That's not what this is today. I do feel for a lot of you, there is heartbreak here and they're feeling it right now. And they're also part of that. Look, it's right here with the Six of Cups. There is this energy around wanting to be able to reach out and wondering if there's some kind of connection that you can still have, but they're also, I feel like in a particular situation, whatever that is, but also this is somebody who does feel pretty caught up in their ego, and it's connected to the fear because it's sort of like, well, if I reach out and they don't answer back. There is whoa, wow, that's interesting. There is a validation. I want to tell you, it's not going to be for everyone, but if there is some kind of a third-party situation that would be around part of what's going on here, there might be something going on in the way of a connection to money or people that's also happening. Might even be that it's around you. The Nine of Pentacles is also here. The Sun again. Not surprising that that's in reverse. You go into the Sun when you come out of the Moon. So we're still in the Moon, which you're connected to. That's a Pisces energy. And by the way, we just came out of Mercury in retrograde in Pisces. And a lot of what was going on there as well, you know, that is like that was a really emotional kind of energy. And even though it went direct and we're in Aries and we're in the retro shade now in Aries, it's sort of like the storm has passed, but the debris is still around. And we are literally in the Moon in Cancer as I channel for you whenever you are here. And what is in the Moon? It's connected to the tide. It's the emotions. It's what has been hidden. It's what this person has been trying to hide, because this is another thing. There is a physical connection, like a longing in that way. I want to validate that. And there's some kind of like bargaining energy of, you know, maybe wanting to believe that it wasn't more, but it is. And they have a lot of regret. That's the other thing. If somebody put it out there that that's what it was for them, it wasn't. That's just really clear for me. They have a lot of regret. The Sun and the Strength card, both in reverse together, both Leo energies. The Strength card's connected to the heart chakra. And the Sun energy, of course, the solar plexus chakra. And it's a delay in not just around, I feel like, communication or apology you never got, because it is coming through here. Whether it comes or not, I will say it would be, if it hasn't already happened, it would definitely be around now. It's also around just the delay in the distance or whatever's been going on here in this person who has been hiding feelings. Not much is really, really clear. And again, it's almost like I can't do that anymore. Here on the Ten of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles. I feel your energy in there. It's sort of what's my protege to the Empress? There's a lot of Gaia and healing energy in the Queen of Pentacles. There's a longing looking down at the pentacle, like surrounded by the grapes. I mean, this is the Queen of Pentacles here. So I both feel your energy. I feel them in this energy, but it's more about kind of how they're seeing you. Yeah. Look, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Very validating around just where we are literally now, what happened here. There is a triggering energy around this person. And look at this. So it's more validation around the stuck energy. The Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. It also doesn't stay there, but it is here now. And this is literally what it is. It's also connected to the throat chakra. And it's very interesting because the Six of Wands, it's like, I want to get your attention, but it's super validating with the Five of Wands where they're coming out of in the upright, because they're both indicating this, I feel like, lack of, sorry, I got to fix these cards. This lack of confidence around reaching out, like really wanting to get your attention. I do feel like they're kind of just checking with people, or maybe it's even social media, just sort of looking. So they definitely haven't let you go. It's clear around this person, which, by the way, look at this. I just want to show you the Six of Wands in reverse and the Six of Cups. Now, the six energy here connects both to our major arcana, the Lover's card in reverse. So we know what this is about. There's regret, and they're also just really wanting to be able to say these things to you and really wanting to reach out to you. So that's the first thing I wanted to tell you. The other thing I want to tell you is, interestingly enough, the Devil also comes to a 6. And that's an energy that I've been feeling like they're obsessively thinking about this. And in that Capricorn and Saturn energy, some of you might be dealing with your opposite in the cardinal signs of Capricorn, but not even necessarily the case. But I want to bring that through. And perhaps that's connecting in other ways to some of you what might have happened here. 3 of Swords, 10 of Swords in reverse, and that Devil card energy that does come in here, literally connecting us with the 6 of Cups, the 6 of Wands in reverse, and the Lover's card. But what was coming in really clearly just before that energy surfaced is that there's an obsessive energy here right now. There's also an imbalanced energy around this person. The 7 of Cups, I mean, just really validating around whatever the commitment issues were, I want to say, around this person. Look, the Queen of Wands also right on the other end, interesting, of the Queen of Pentacles. Our messenger, the Page of Pentacles, is in reverse. Here with the Page of Wands, sort of staring at the wand, look. How can I do this? This is what I want to do. How can I do this? And also validating with our Page in reverse, all this energy that's here of communicating with you. And it does connect to whatever happened here in the relationship in general. Oh my gosh, are you seeing this? Because the Emperor, Empress energy are both here. And they're both here in your reading. They've been in here in your reading in such an intense way. Cancer. Wow. So the 7 of Pentacles is here. I want to validate something specific too for those of you that this has been around something platonic and or physical, whether there's third party or not, that you've been wanting feelings to be revealed. You want to know about the future, and you're on the verge of going into this 3 of Swords energy, or maybe you're already there because there was already a separation. I just want to validate for those of you that this is around platonic and or physical. That energy is here and waiting on somebody to want to talk about it, or you were. Feelings revealed, all that energy. But really, I gotta say, this energy of the 7 of Pentacles, it's Taurus energy, by the way. It is really validating that there's still a wait here. Obviously, I really feel like there's still a connection here, and that's just really validated in the Emperor and the Empress. Counterpart energy. Yeah. Divine Masculine energy here in the Emperor, and interestingly, under Mars and Aries. And the Empress. The Divine Feminine counterpart, Taurus energy, also bringing in Libra, interestingly enough. So power couple kind of energy. Counterparts is really the bigger thing here. And again, if you are a twin flame, and I know not everybody is, so don't kill the messenger. But if you are, I just want to validate that it is here. But it's here. The connection is just really validating for me, and also leaning into the staff, looking at these 6 pentacles here, holding on to the 7th pentacle, sort of reflecting, assessing the situation, looking at these 6 pentacles. And 6, that's a number that's pretty key here, because it both connects us to our lovers in reverse, the major arcana. Again, in particular, around this person having a lot of regret for what happened here, because it's pretty strong that I feel like a lot of you are not talking to this person, or there's no contact, no communication, and or in separation. 3 of Swords, even the 4 of Wands in reverse, 10 of Swords in reverse. But your situation is going to be very particular and specific to you. But looking at those 6 of Pentacles, around a balance. Also connecting us to our 6 of Cups around reciprocity. So the King of Cups in reverse, if you wanted to know how this person feels, yes, they have regret. No, they haven't let you go. And yeah, they're kind of obsessing about it. And more importantly, I want to tell you the feelings that have been hidden. Here in the Empress, who is here. We have the Empress, what I feel is my protege, the Queen of Pentacles, but the Empress is showing up. This is an emotional openness. This is emotion. This is the truth. This is opening up. And it's here with the Emperor also. The Emperor sort of strategizing, together, this balanced energy. Just even here in our Ankh, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine energy. The Empress holding up the scepter. Of course, our leader of the 12 star signs, is this validation for me that, yeah, some of you have heard from your person. And there's a super high possibility here of something kind of just showing up here, like an impulsive energy around whatever way you communicate. More importantly, really for me, oh my gosh, they're driving me crazy today, is just this energy that they're in of nostalgia. It's super clear, and regret. And again, walking around in this debris after the Mercury retrograde in Pisces, and here in the Mercury retrograde in Aries, all that emotional, it's still kind of messy. They're just walking around, looking at it all, picking it up. It's like, if you can visualize that sort of emotional, broken-hearted, nostalgic, regretful energy as a tangible, like picking it up, that's what it feels like. And it's coming out and how they're, I feel like, watching things, maybe looking at messages. I want to validate something very important as well, because it does feel like it's something, there's this connection is stale and stagnant, and for a lot of you, we're not talking to them. That as your energy, I feel like, leaning into the staff, looking on the other end, we do have the 7 of Cups. And that's an energy, what's the 77, and that's an energy for me of literally an energy shift, like a spiritual realignment. So this person on your mind, if this is you're wanting, because the devil is not here, but the energy was coming through for me pretty strongly. If you are wanting to put a pin in it or detach, that's another energy of another way of for you today in particular, of looking at that 7 of Cups, the 7 of Pentacles. I mean, right here with the Emperor too, like, this is not about gender, but the weight. And also just you even shape-shifting into that energy of the Emperor and the Empress. The spirit of gratitude is here. So I'm looking at Oracle, as you can see. Cancer. Yeah, this is a lot of the energy that I've been feeling, and it's super validating. Great big love. You are my great big love energy. This is what is on their mind. And I'm grateful for knowing you, for everything you've done for me. My gosh, because they're also in this energy, by the way, reflecting, assessing everything, walking around in this debris field of the emotional energy left behind. Oh my gosh, Cancer, look, let it go. And it's a 6 again. Oh my gosh, I'm just getting goosebumps. It's connecting us directly to, I keep trying to pick it up, but it's down there. Our Lover's card in reverse, the regret. Because that's the other thing, like letting go of that, because that's not where anyone wants to be either. But look, it's also here with that 7 of Pentacles. So if you're in that energy and of healing, of moving on, or even putting a pin in it, and just a side note, if you are, again, a twin flame, that's a whole nother thing, and I think you probably know. So I'm not going to go into that. But this 10 of Swords is in reverse, so what I really like about that, connecting to the 3 of Swords, I don't love that. But what I like about that is an energy of healing. That's the Swords coming out. And we see the delay in the new cycle with the sun in reverse. If it's something you're wanting to, yeah, get that in the upright, because it will be in the upright. The sun doesn't stay in reverse. A merry motive. Well, that's a 2. And what I like about that is it totally connects to the apology that is coming through. Like there is a merry motive is like the stars are here bright. Stars shining bright. What song is that? Also the Coldplay song, Look at the Stars, Look How They Shine for You. They have them all up here on clothes hangers. Yeah, it's about the 2 of you. Look at this. This 20, of course, deducing into a 2. It's here around where their energy is really strong. So I just want to validate that energy, the apology that is here, that you may or may not have gotten or ever get. It is here. I just want you to know. A deep breath. Is that for me? Because that's how it feels right now. Look, it's a deep breath. It is what it is. Oh my gosh. The Oracle's gift. It's a cup. It's a 10. It's a new cycle. It's going right here on the 10 of Swords in reverse. I kind of feel like that's for you in either way around healing. Ears wide open. Are you listening? This feels like a love letter for you. Endless possibilities. Is there a pin in it for you, or are you letting it go? It does feel like a love letter. Okay. This is going to make me bonkers. Just a minute, Cancer. It's still crooked. I just feel like I'm going to have to give up. The last Oracle card. Oh my gosh, a time machine. Whoa. If I could... Oh my gosh, of course I'm hearing share. If I could turn back time, I would take back those words that hurt you. Oh my gosh, this is just really clear. I'm sorry for hurting you. Okay. I mean, it's just really self-explanatory for me. I want to bring in some channeled love messages. Love messages from your person. Do you think of me too? My heart belongs to you, Cancer. I love you. Great big love is where it went. And I'm trying to let you go, but I can't. I haven't let you go. That's already come through. It was me, not you. I'm watching you from afar. So that was already coming through for me. That's really depth. That's 6 of Cups energy for me. It's Page of Swords, excuse me. And it's already been coming through. I think about you constantly, and it's here with It Is What It Is. I talk to my friends about you. I talk to my friends about us. It's connecting with a deep breath and a great big love. And that's already a message that came through. We were destined to meet. I know we met for a reason. Do you still love me? I love you. Do you still love me? And I think this is the last. Yeah, bottom of the deck. I am waking up. Cancer. I want to... Oh my gosh. I want to contact you, but I'm a big chicken. That's been very, very strong. Yeah, I mean, that's one of the first messages that came in. Strongly connecting with our Strength card in reverse, 6 of Wands in reverse, just everything that's been going on. I lay awake at night worrying about us. Endless possibilities is where that went. I messed up so bad. But every road leads back to you. That's the star energy, which has been really strong in today's reading too. There's kind of like on almost every card here today. The oracle cards. The last channeled love message. Love message from your person. I wake up with you on my mind. I go to sleep with you on my mind. If I could turn back time, I just want to hear in the time machine. Gosh, that was emotional. Beautiful Cancer. That is your reading today. Thank you for joining me at the Tarot Closet. I'll see you next time.